You're not lacking effort, it's just that no one sees how hard you're trying. You post daily, shoot videos, and pull all-nighters editing, but everything feels like it's thrown into a black hole. You start to wonder if you're just not good enough. Emotional burnout equals output without recognition times loneliness plus comparison, rest. It's not that you're lazy, or that you're losing. It's because you haven't been affirmed in too long, haven't had companionship in too long, and haven't truly rested in too long. You're not a machine. Creating shouldn't be a marathon of constantly draining yourself. If you're tired, let me be with you. I write you a letter every day to remind you, you've actually been working hard all along. Click the link in the description. Hello everyone, I'm T&M, a channel dedicated to supporting creators' growth and helping you rediscover your passion for creation. I understand that feeling, the sense of giving your all yet feeling forgotten by the world. I've been through it too. The path of a creator is truly not easy. If you're experiencing creator burnout and feel like you're on the verge of giving up, please make sure to watch today's video to the end. I will deeply analyze why you feel so exhausted and provide genuine solutions. Creator burnout. It sounds heavy, but it's a pain many content creators silently endure. It's not a form of laziness but a genuine state of physical and mental exhaustion. You might think it's just a bad mood or weak willpower, but in fact, there's an explainable formula at play behind it. This is what we mentioned at the beginning: emotional burnout equals output without recognition times loneliness plus comparison, rest. It's like a black hole, silently sucking away your energy, your passion, and even your self-confidence. You give every day, yet you feel hollowed out until, one day, you start asking yourself, is all of this even worth it? In today's video, I will, like a doctor diagnosing an illness, step by step break down this creator burnout formula's every factor, helping you understand how you reached this point. More importantly, I will share how I overcame burnout and provide concrete mindsets and support to help you rediscover your original creative spark and vitality. This isn't just a video, it's an emergency rescue for all creators. Ready? Let's begin. Decoding the burnout formula, the 4 culprits draining you. The first factor, and the most heartbreaking: output without recognition, effort that goes unseen. You work hard every day, creating and publishing day and night. You feel like you've given your all, putting in maximum effort, but your content is like it's thrown into a black hole: no clicks, no comments, no shares. Or, even if there are some, they're far below your expectations. As humans, we inherently crave to be seen and affirmed. When our efforts don't receive corresponding reward and recognition, this gap creates immense frustration. It makes you start questioning your value, and even whether the direction of your efforts is correct. This feeling is like meticulously preparing a feast, but no one touches the food, or even glances at it. This effort without recognition acts like a slow poison, little by little eroding your passion. You'll go from "I want to express myself" to "I must publish," and then to "what am I even doing?" Ultimately, all your efforts become a heavy burden rather than a joyful expression. The second factor, often silently endured by creators: loneliness. Creation is inherently a solitary journey. Most of the time, you're alone, facing a computer, facing a camera, and wrestling with your own thoughts. You might not have colleagues, a boss, or even friends and family who fully understand what you're doing. When you hit a bottleneck, you have no one to discuss it with immediately. When you feel discouraged, you have no one to confide in. When you succeed, you might not even have anyone to share your joy with instantly. This long-term lack of connection and support can make creators feel incredibly isolated and helpless. The illusion of social media only exacerbates this. You see others bustling, with millions of followers, constant collaborations, while you are all alone. This contrast magnifies the sense of loneliness, making you feel like an isolated island, forgotten by this lively world. Remember, loneliness amplifies all negative emotions, making you feel like you're fighting alone. The third factor, I believe almost every creator can't escape: comparison. Social media is ostensibly a tool for connection, but for creators, it's more like a demon-revealing mirror, reflecting all your not good enough aspects. You scroll through your phone daily, looking at fellow creators' traffic data, dazzling video productions, and steadily rising follower counts. You see their glamorous facades but not the effort and low points behind them. Then, you start comparing your behind the scenes to others' front of the scenes. Do you often think, how are they so amazing, why am I so terrible? This endless comparison traps you in a vicious cycle of self-deprecation. It makes you overlook the progress you've already made, magnify your shortcomings, and ultimately leads you to doubt all your efforts. Comparison is the thief that steals your joy. It leaves you with no sense of accomplishment. The last factor, and one you often actively sacrifice: rest, lack of rest. Many creators believe that only by continuously working and producing can they keep up with others. You pull all-nighters editing, write early in the morning, drink coffee after coffee, and your sleep time dwindles. You constantly push yourself, ignoring the alarms your body and mind are sounding. You feel that stopping is a waste of time, that it means falling behind. But the truth is, long-term lack of sufficient rest will leave both your body and mind exhausted, even burnt out. When you feel tired, your creativity decreases, your focus scatters, and your emotions become unstable. You might feel more easily frustrated and anxious. At this point, even if you try harder, your efficiency will significantly drop. So, rest is not laziness, rest is to help you go further, to recharge your creativity. When you neglect rest, you are essentially overdrawing on your creative life force. Burnout Recovery Plan: Restarting your creative engine. Now that we understand the causes of creator burnout, let's move on to our actual recovery plan. I want to share 5 effective strategies that I have personally practiced and found successful, to help you break free from this prolonged war of attrition and reignite your creative passion. 1. Redefine your success. First, you must redefine what success means in your mind. If your definition of success is solely based on data, traffic, and external recognition, then you will always feel empty. This is because these things are not entirely controllable, and there will always be a higher standard. I suggest you start seeking internal validation. Ask yourself, why did I start creating? Is it to share knowledge, to express myself, to help others? What have I gained from creating? Is it the joy of solving problems, the process of learning new things, the satisfaction of personal growth? When you shift your focus back to the joy and meaning of creation itself, you'll find that even without millions of views, every share, every comment that helps someone, every tiny bit of progress is a form of success. Your internal validation is the fuel that sustains your creation. It is more stable and powerful than any external data. 2. Build your support circle. Loneliness is a creator's great enemy. Therefore, you must proactively build your support circle so you are no longer fighting alone. You are not alone. How to do it? Find your tribe, join creator communities, attend offline meetups, or enroll in online courses. Find others who are striving just like you, and share your joys and struggles with them. You'll find that your struggles are not unique. Many people are experiencing similar things. This empathy itself is a huge comfort. Form a small group or mentorship, find a few like-minded creators and meet regularly to share experiences and encourage each other. Alternatively, Seek out a trusted senior creator as your mentor and ask for their guidance. Step offline. Embrace life. Don't just live behind a screen. Spend more time interacting with offline friends and family, maintaining real human relationships. Their love and support are your most important backing on your creative journey. When you have a solid support system, you'll find that you're less easily swallowed by negative emotions because you know you have strength backing you up. The power of connection is far greater than you imagine. 3. Stop mindless comparison. I know it's hard to stop comparing because social media is everywhere. But you must learn to stop mindless comparison and focus on your unique trajectory. Here's how I do it. Reduce aimless social media browse time. Set time limits for your social media usage, or only browse at specific times. When you scroll without purpose, you'll unconsciously start comparing. Refocus on your why. When you see others' success, don't just look at their results, think about why they succeeded and whether that aligns with your goals and values. Everyone has their own path, you don't need to be anyone else. Track your own progress, daily or weekly, write down what you accomplished, what you learned, and what difficulties you overcame. You'll be surprised to find that you're actually constantly progressing. When you focus on your own growth, others' success won't feel as sharp. Transform comparison into learning. If you truly must compare, please transform it into learning. Look at those successful creators. What did they do that's worth learning from? How can you integrate their strengths into your own creation? Remember, you are unique. Your value lies not in being exactly like others, but in your distinctiveness. 4. Schedule your sacred rest time. You must change your attitude towards rest. Rest is not a waste of time, it is the fuel for your highly efficient creation, it is your sacred time. You must schedule rest time in your calendar just as you schedule work. How to do it? Set fixed times for rest, establish a regular rest period each day, for example, no work after 7 p.m., or one full day on the weekend completely free from work. Let your brain know that during this time, it can fully relax. High-quality rest. Rest doesn't mean scrolling on your phone. True rest should be an activity that truly relaxes and recharges your mind and body. For example, exercise, meditation, reading physical books, listening to music, chatting with friends, or simply daydreaming. Find what truly helps you relax. Listen to your body. When you feel tired and your efficiency drops, that's your body giving you a signal. Don't push through, stop and rest. Don't worry about progress, because a well-rested you is far more efficient than an exhausted you. Remember, without rest, there is no creativity. Your brain needs time to organize information and make connections, and this often happens when you're relaxed. Treat rest as part of your work, and it will bring you unexpected energy and inspiration. 5. Embrace your authenticity and share your vulnerability. Finally, and what I personally feel brings the most lasting power, embrace your authenticity and appropriately share your vulnerability. Creator burnout, many times, stems from our trying too hard to maintain a perfect image, appearing perpetually positive and unbreakable. But the truth is, everyone has low points, and every creator will experience bottlenecks. When you dare to share your struggles and vulnerabilities at the right time with the right people, you will actually gain immense strength. Why release pressure? When you vocalize your inner pressure and negative emotions, they no longer become a burden you carry alone, the pressure will be released. Gain connection. Your authenticity, ironically, resonates more deeply. You'll find many readers or peers who have similar feelings, and your sharing will make them feel understood, fostering deeper connections. Show humanity. Your imperfections are precisely what make you most real and humanly appealing. This makes your content warmer and more relatable, rather than just cold information. Of course, this isn't about complaining daily. It's about encouraging you to find a safe outlet when needed, to appropriately express your true feelings. Your vulnerability can also become your strength. Conclusion: say goodbye to burnout, reignite your creative passion. See, you're not failing to try hard enough. You've just fallen into the trap of this creator burnout formula. Emotional burnout equals output without recognition times loneliness plus comparison, rest. But now, you have a recovery plan to break through burnout, redefine success, and find internal validation. Proactively build a support circle, and say goodbye to fighting alone. Stop mindless comparison, and focus on your unique trajectory. Schedule your sacred rest time, to recharge your creativity. Embrace your authenticity, and share your vulnerability to gain connection. The path of creation is indeed challenging, but it shouldn't be a marathon of constantly draining yourself. It should be a journey filled with passion, self-expression, and connection with others. If today's content resonated with you and you yearn to no longer feel alone or doubt yourself on this creative path, then I invite you to join my daily letter program. I will write you a letter every day, like a friend accompanying you, reminding you, you've actually been working hard all along, your efforts are worthwhile, and you are not alone. I will share more of my creative mindsets, how to stay motivated, and how to take care of yourself, so you can receive a dose of strength and support every day. Let creation no longer be a solitary journey. Click the link, https://tmtmtm.gumroad.com. This will be your best starting point to overcome burnout and reignite your creative passion. If you found this video helpful, please give me a like, it's very important to me. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more practical content on creator growth, mental health, and high performance in the future. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Remember, your value is never in the numbers, but in your continuous creative passion and courage. You deserve to be seen. We'll see you in the next video.